Not even a week into January 2019, we already have some hardware being leaked. So AKAI has a new MIDI controller called the APC Live that's going to be for Ableton Live, and we're going to talk about it in this tech news video. Let's go. So NAAM 2019 is right around the corner, so some of these leaks are not surprising to me, but I do want to give a shout out to Lionel that gave me this information on Twitter, and it comes from Ask Audio's website, so you can verify that I'm not just spreading a rumor by looking at the link in the description box. So that's what we're going to pretty much do in the video, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and how I feel about it, because I do believe that Ableton already has MIDI controllers that are great. Novation just dropped a MIDI controller that's a keyboard, and it works with both hardware and software, and it's ridiculous. I have a link to that. Mr. Different did a pretty good job on that video explaining why he likes it. And then we have the Push 2, which is flat out phenomenal. It's going to be hard to top it, but it looks like AKAI has done that. All right, so here's the link right here, and as you can see, the APC Live looks just like the Push, but you can see that the screen itself is bigger, and man, it is crazy. The buttons, the form factor of the transpose buttons are a lot chunkier from what I'm observing. It looks like it's gonna have a pretty decent sized footprint, and I'm really pleased with that. I mean, I really am excited for it. So, you know, all of the stuff that I really liked about the Push looks like it's been modified, and the OLED screen looks pretty decent. I mean, the pictures aren't very clear, but I am very excited for a couple of things. When you go to the back of it, one of the things that I really didn't like about the Push 2 is that it didn't have any ins and outs like Native Instruments Machine Mark III, which was one of the main things that I liked about the Machine Mark III, was that it had outputs and it could use as a sound card, and it looks like AKAI understood that and they are adding that to theirs. So I'm really excited about that. You can see it has a mic in, it has outputs for your speakers. It's gonna be 3.5 to DIN, so I'm not really excited about that, but that's fine. But it also has volume and stuff like that, so you can just get rid of your audio interface. And the main thing that I am really excited about is these CV and gates. So that means that you can have modular gear linked up to it. Now, I don't have any modular gear anymore. I sold mine, and I really wish I didn't. But yeah, the fact that you can record stuff into it, into Ableton Live, makes it even better. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my audio interface, though I really do love my audio interface. I would like to have everything in one form factor so I can have more room for my desk. And it does have the 48 volts, so it does have phantom power. Also, you can see that it has USB ins, so that is really cool. And then it has some type of linking stuff. I don't know what that is, so let me know in the comment section how you feel about that or what that is. Now, that would be kind of cool if you could link like your MPC Live to it, and that would be really sick too. Oh my God, that would be sick. Especially if you're like one of the sound designers out here that really like to get the best out of your DAW. I think that this will really help that. And the integration of hardware and software is just becoming one of those things that you have to do. It has to be a standard that needs to be set somewhere. And I think AKAI can do a really good job of that. So reading from the website, it says the APC Live also acts as a USB hub and supports a condenser mic that requires a 48 volt phantom power, which is on the system itself. We expect the APC Live to bring plenty of functionality via the large screen and side buttons. Yes, oh my goodness gracious. We're imagining full sampling, audio editing, which is really not a problem with the Push 2. You can really sample really good with the Push 2, even though it does not have an interface built onto it. So if you're like one of those people that are still eyeing the Push 2, then that will be one of the things that you might want to consider. So that's pretty much about it for it. You know, a lot of speculation. The thing is that there's no price for it, and I think that's where it's gonna have to win at, is the price point. You can get the Push 2 for about $600. There are plenty of websites that sell it for that price, and you get, you know, the cheap Ableton Live intro with it, but that's okay. So that's pretty much the bottom line there. So if it's like somewhere around like $400 or $500, then a lot of people are probably not gonna buy the Push 2, but that means that maybe this year the Push 3 might be announced, and I think a lot of people have made some speculations that the Push 3 will be announced. I have personally looked on Ableton Live's forums for any leaked information. Sometimes you have like one of the devs like leak some information about the Push 3, and you know, they kind of talked about it, but they haven't shown any pictures about it. I know a lot of the Push 2 users will probably feel a little upset that their Push 2 will be gone. I know I'll be a little upset if the Push 3 was announced, but at the same time, the Push 2 has been out for about 3 years now. I don't know for sure, but I am really excited about the APC Live. I thought the APC series in general was really good. Even if you weren't into the whole 64 pass thing, I know a lot of people, when I looked at the Push 2 at first, I really thought it was ugly for the 64 pass, but then I understood with the workflow of Ableton Live that it is extremely good. So just let me know how you feel about this. The APC Live is coming soon. NAAM 2019, I plan on covering a lot of the good stuff from it and probably some of the bad. Just let me know if I should do that.